What's good, guys? Back with 2 pence worth. Me, Jay Guns,
Big T,
Recla.
Alright. How we all doing today, man? All good?
Yeah, good.
Alright, people, as you can see, we are in a different location. We are outside, I don't know why, 'cause it's cold as hell.
Cold.
But we had no choice this week, but we're just gonna get on with it, grin and bear it, and we're gonna come give you some nice topics to talk about. Right, so starting off with racism in football and in general as well. Last couple of weeks there's been a few incidents now at football matches, Arsenal versus Tottenham and Chelsea versus Man City. So we've had banana thrown on the pitch at the Emirates, and we've had some alleged racist abuse towards Raheem Sterling. He seems to be the focus of attention now for abuse. It's been happening to him for a long time now, and he put out a statement the other day on social media putting his view across, and we're going to really talk about that and discuss that. So, cool. Guys, what are your thoughts on it? I know you're a football fan, you're an avid football fan.
Yeah, Spurs fan. I know he's dying to get the dig in. We've got you again soon, first of all. That's what I'm going to say.
London is red.
For now.
Especially North London.
We want to keep us subscribers.
Anyway, we'll get back. There's going to be round 2 of that, so we have plenty of time to get down to that, man. But yeah, so basically, racism in football, racism in general, but in football, it seems to be coming back.
Yeah, it's always going to be there.
You know what I mean?
It's always going to be there. I had this. Spoke on this subject with one of my good friends, Chris, and me personally, I went to a West Ham Spurs game a little while back.
Right. And where was that?
That was at West Ham Stadium.
Right,
yeah.
Oh my word.
Yeah.
I know it just jumps in my head now.
Yeah. And I'm sitting there, and I've got West Ham fans because I was sitting with West Ham fans. And they're chanting like racist crap, man. Like. At their own players. They talk like these guys was talking about their own players.
See.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? So I'm looking back as if to say like, hello, I am here. Do you know what I mean? It was mad. But do you know what it is? It's
okay, but what was going through your head at that time? Because I'm trying to think.
Yeah, well, this is it.
Are you thinking like?
I'm thinking, how did it come to this?
Really, can you? So
you can,
but
but you don't want to, because that's exactly what people want. Do you know what I mean? Exactly. So you got to think outside the box. But it's little. I say little guys, because they only do it when they're with their mates. They think it's funny. So it's how can I put it? It's passed down from generation to generation. That's how I'm seeing it. So they've gone with their dads in the past, and their dads yelled out racist abuse. Do you know what I mean? Like they think it's okay when they're with their friends. Because there was a black guy that came and joined them. That was the best part. I felt like no, he wasn't yelling abuse, but
the whole potato.
Like he must have gone somewhere. And then when he came back, like they had stopped with all the racism. Do you get what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's like, switch it up. It was mad. But it's just something they do when they're with their friends, because they wouldn't do it when they're by themselves, or they think it's okay on a football match. So it was crazy. It's mad. So that's my opinion. I think it's just passed down. And they think they're funny, you know what I mean? Think they're one of the lads doing it. Like, no, you're not funny, because you could have got a smack in the mouth.
There you go, man. Switch it to Django. Exactly.
What do you think? Well, you've been to a few football matches recently. You've been to quite a few recently.
To be honest, I've been to quite a few.
Have you witnessed anything, heard anything?
Nah, to be honest, I think I've got good seats. I've got them upper class seats, you know what I mean? I go with my brain, you know what I mean? He's got proper seats for the place, so yeah. But I've had nothing but niceness, to be honest. I've not seen any of that, so I don't know, you know what I mean?
And the thing is, you would have been sitting where I was sitting, because we were with the same person.
Oh right, see, yeah.
So,
oh right, wow.
Yeah, there's a group of boys behind you.
Oh right, I'll have to look out for them next time.
Next time. But look at the size of it.
What is it?
I know you're big, but look at the size of it.
Man's behaving like that.
Because I remember they said something about a 6'5" black man or something. They might have even been talking about you for all that.
I could have some words with these people, don't worry.
But getting back to the statement that Raheem Sterling put out, basically saying that the media are fueling racism and inciting it in football by the language they use when reporting headlines about various players. So basically what he was saying is, for a young black player who plays at the same club as he does, and a young white player who plays at the same club as he does, they both bought houses, but the way it was worded was in a positive light for one, and then a negative light for the other.
Right.
So basically, you read the statement, didn't you? I don't think you got to see the statement.
Yeah,
but basically, it says young Man City starlet buys a house for his mum.
Okay.
Right. The other one was young Manchester City player, 20 years old, splashes out on a 2.5 million house.
Wow.
Yeah?
Okay. Yeah.
And he hasn't played even played for the first team yet. So you know, I'm sure you know which player's which.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So that's what because he's had enough. It's been happening to him since he was at Liverpool.
Exactly.
Before that, for England. So he's starting to get to him now to the point where he's had enough now. He's got to say something because it's and look at the way he's been playing this season.
It's bad. It's bad. Like the way I feel on it, it's bad. They got this racial divide. It's ridiculous. 2018 and this nonsense still going on.
It's still going on. It's still a
you know what I
thing.
mean? It don't make sense to me, but I mean that kind of statement, the way they did word it is nonsense. You know what I mean? You can't the same thing. Two people doing the same thing. You know, on the same team. You know what I mean? Buying a house for their mum, nothing wrong with that. You know what I mean? But then they dramatise it like when the black man's doing it. Oh, he's got extra stuff put in there. He's only 20. He's only this. You know what I mean? He's topped it above that. It's 2.2 million. You know what I mean? Rah. You know what I mean? And how much a man's earning a week? What's the need for that? Why the man got a full CV? Like just because he bought a house for his mum. So what? You know what I mean? I was like, yeah, nice one, great, yeah, good stuff. You know what I mean? And congratulate the man like they did the other guy.
Yeah, exactly.
So I don't see the need.
And that was coming off the back of the documentary that Gabriel Clark done with Ian Wright hosting it. Talking about the racism back then.
Yeah.
It seems like that is what's creeping back in. Or, like you said, it's never gone away.
Yeah, it's
just been, like, maybe undercover for a while because of certain things, happening. And now, all of a sudden, it's crept back in slowly.
That's the thing,
slowly.
The thing.
I mean, one guy lost his job. Over, you know what I mean? For Chelsea fans, man lost his job. You know what I mean? So was it worth it? Why are you so angry anyway? Like, why are you so angry?
This is what I mean. Like,
when you go to football, like, you act like that when you're at. No, you wouldn't act like that when you're
Just chill out.
Would you scream? Would you scream like that at anyone in a pub for some reason? No, because you get knocked the hell out.
Yeah.
Would he do it on his own? You know what I mean?
That's
these guys don't do it on their own.
I think what killed it is like back in the day. You think back in the 80s, 90s, talking right? It's like when they were doing this, like these guys, even the hardcore races, when they got their team and they loved their team, and now these mans are coming in like infiltrating their team. But then when man start producing the goods, start knocking in them goals, blam, and then all of a sudden they're going up the league. It's like. Yeah, like I said, like before, all of a sudden they can pronounce all their names. Andy Bogo, all this shit. You know what I mean? Start busting out their names and shit like it's their first language. You know what I'm saying? And then they're loving it, man. You know what I mean? So it's like the confliction between the hardcore racism they got inside of them compared to the love what they got for the game. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I think that it ends up overriding, and that's a good thing. That's a good thing in a way. You know what I mean? Because otherwise. But I think a part of them, deep down, a part of them, it hurts them. You know what I mean?
That's what I always said. I always said this. It's deep. You know what I'm gonna say. If you said you did a secret ballot, you said, would you rather the England team be all white or how it is now? What would be chosen?
Yes.
Because right now, let's just say England got to that World Cup final, and Raheem Sterling wins that World Cup. He scores the winning goal. Yeah. Obviously, everyone's gonna be loving it, but like you said, deep down now,
deep season,
it wasn't Harry Kane, it wasn't the main guy.
They'll celebrate it, but
But that's the thing. Did you not hear that interview on one of them radio shows where the guy phoned in and he was like, this is not my England.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes. That was talked during the World Cup.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you should be thankful that is your England.
And the man he was quite militant about it.
Yeah, exactly.
He was quite militant.
But do you know what? There's many people out there that think like that. There's loads out there. And do you know what? I know it's about football, but the press always do it. Even
they always twist the
even when what was it, a flooding happened in the States? I can't remember what state it was. And it said it showed black people going into a shop, and it was like, look at these blacks looting, and then it had the same shop, but white people going in, and it was like, look at these white people trying to survive. Or it didn't say white people, it was just saying they're trying to survive. Like that's the. Do you know what I mean? It's, they do these. They put these words in.
And that is what he was basically getting at. The general language being used. And you know, even Darren Lewis from the Mirror, he was saying that it's about the language that's being used. And he's been a journalist for years, and he's the only black journalist I know. Think about it. What other black journalist? He's like the top one because he's the only one that I know of.
Because the way I look at it, I think on it on the flip side. I think to me it's like them guys that were like proper like the Barneses and all them like from back in the day, like you know what I mean? Like when they were first playing, and they were getting raw like hardcore racism.
Yeah, from their own fans.
Banana skins landing on pitches and shit, and all this kind of rubbish shit, and all this shit, you know what I mean? And man start dropping some dodgy, you know what I mean? It's like throwing gollywog jars on the on the pitch and shit. You know that's the deep shit. Them man's went inventive, like you know what I mean? They took it to some next level, you know what I mean?
The thing is, it's been a pattern with obviously Chelsea. Remember when it was in France, they all let the black guy train.
So it's
them that the player Paul Cannavale, who when he signed for Chelsea, for 3 years he's getting not booed by his own fans. So you imagine playing in front of your own, and they're giving you your own for 3 years. It took 3 years for them to kind of, I say accept him, but yeah, all right, cool, and then in the end, what happened? He ended up losing his career because he ended up knocking one of the players out.
Here you go.
You're getting it from your own team.
Sometimes it's got to be done.
Yeah, man, it's going to only take so much.
Because at that time, they couldn't say much because obviously their career. You speak out then, your career's going to be over. So he sacrificed his own career. He said, you know what, sorry, I can't do it. I mean, a lot of players have, but nowadays, obviously they got the money, they're not poor no more. They're not really counting on no one. They can actually speak up and say something.
That's it.
Even the white players don't really speak up and say anything.
And they should.
And that's the problem. The problem is, it's all good when a good black guy saying stuff, but it's like this stuff ain't shocking for us. Like when we hear it, it's not shocking. It's shocking. Like you hear like the people on like the radio shows, and they're shocked. They're always like, "Oh, support it." It's like, mate, this is everyday life. This ain't nothing new for us. We've been like coming from birth. You might say he was born, and you have to deal with it.
Well, it's alive and well.
So they don't understand the fact that. This has been, it's not shocking to us. All the stuff you see on the buses, the planes, the trains, it's not shocking. It's almost expected or just, I expect you to be like that.
It's so true, man.
But you know what does me, on the flip side, right? The thing that does me, on hindsight, now I look at it now, in 2018, I preferred it when it was more blatant, to be honest. At least you knew what was what, you know what I mean? Like when man's okay, or whatever, it's like coming out some rubbish, right? You know what I mean? They come out with whatever they had to say, At least man's were like, you can spot them 100 yards, you know what I mean? But this underlying, like sneaky rubbish that they're doing that, like, that's the bit that does me. All pretend to be your friend. Oh, mate, how you doing, mate? You alright? Yeah, you alright, mate? Where you from, mate? And the next minute, you're wiping their hands, get some Kleenex hands. You know what I mean?
I remember.
Oh my goodness.
When I used to play football back in the day, and mainly it was in Essex. You can imagine. It's like luckily it was me and another black guy. Luckily it was two of us, man. And I'm talking about, and I was green, but you had to learn. So I had to learn from that side. You had to learn. You had to learn. And every time you did say that, you made a tackle. It's always you black this and you black that. I don't understand why you used to tell me that. Why do I have to be a black this? When I argue with you, I don't call you a white this, do I? Or Asian
don't even
this.
come into you, but
it's true, man.
I just call you a whatever, innit?
Yeah, exactly. It's just their way of getting under people's skin, though, isn't it?
It's just sad, man. It is just sad. You think we put all that energy into something positive?
That's what I'm saying.
What about me being black? I'm good. I'm good. I'm staying black. I'm not changing anytime soon. There's no point getting upset about this shit. You know what I mean? It's like, just take it in and move on, like, you know.
But as I said, you know, it's always going to be about, like, you've got racist players on the pitch as well. Like,
well, exactly. That's healthy.
Do you know what I mean? Like, you know what? Do you remember? What's this guy's name? Is it Didier Zakora that played for Spurs? Did you see the racism that happened to him in Spain?
No.
And I think I can't even remember what happened, but when they played that team again, this guy got it. Like, that's the way to handle it. Like,
yes, I remember. I remember that. What it was is, anyway, Zakora,
wicked,
good player. Played for Ivory Coast, isn't it?
Yeah.
So basically,
I was just thinking that, you know.
Ivory Coast. So basically, he got bad abuse, right? So the next time, all the teammates ganged up on this guy. They was kicking him. I mean, they was like the kicks.
Yeah,
it was like a proper like one man kung fu kicked him in that. It was proper fouling. It was fouling. The whole team was the whole team. They kicked the shit out of the other team. And this one particular player that was being racist. They got him. I mean, they got him. And I was like, wow. Okay, that's how they said they rallied around him and said, "Alright, don't worry, man, we got."
That was nice to see. You know what I mean?
That
was nice.
It was just.
It's not the answer.
It's not the answer, but it
was good to see.
They decided, look, the authorities ain't going to do nothing.
Yeah.
So we'll do it instead.
Yeah,
and I think even the referee, just kind of let it go. He didn't. He didn't send no one off.
No.
So I don't know if the referee was like, well, that's what you get, innit?
Yeah.
So yeah, it's been on them.
So that was good to see, man. That was good to see.
That's quality, man. But it's all
ignorance.
Yes.
Do we put, because a lot of people say it's ignorance, but the word ignorance just means you don't know.
Yeah, it's lack of knowledge.
But they know. Yeah. So these guys that go to football matches, they know what they're doing. It's not like, oh, I didn't know. It's not like they can't claim ignorance because they're not. They can't go, oh, I didn't know it was not. I wasn't allowed to call you that. They know. You know. You done know. Or it's in law. You can't. You can't insult. So they know. So they're doing it on purpose. Yes.
It's been addressed.
How many times? Every time it happens, that's when you know, innit? So we're not allowed to do it because we're gonna get banned for life. No one really, so they can't claim ignorance now. And a lot of people keep going, oh, they're just ignorant. No, they're not ignorant. They know what they're doing.
But we can flip it on his head as well, and say, because I always keep hearing this rubbish, and I know exactly what I feel, what I know, think about this rubbish, is when they go, oh, but you're all too sensitive. You're getting all sensitive.
Oh, yeah.
What the police? Come on.
Or what's the other
chip
one?
on the shoulder.
Chip on the shoulder. What's the other one?
Chip on the shoulder.
Just get on with it.
Angry young man.
Exactly.
You're angry and shit. You're angry.
Oh, I hate that.
It's like, what the shit? You know what I mean?
Yeah, don't even get me started on that stuff.
Because that's what I'm saying. It's like the flip side of it, isn't it? Like everyone's always saying about, they think it's like
okay then.
An attitude.
The flip side to that, I'm going to flip side to your flip side is, well, I'll kick you in the jaw then, and then you can not be overly sensitive about it. Because my law would be, okay, anyone can be racist, you can say what you want, but
exactly.
Here's what's going to happen. If you get kicked in the jaw,
there you go. It just happened.
You have to take it. You have to take what's coming. I only mean a kick in the jaw or a punch in the face. I don't mean you can beat a man up. I'm just saying. The first one's free. The first hit is free. So if you want to do it, that means that you're prepared to take one hefty, whatever it is.
A kick to the jaw,
whatever it is. And then when the police says, well, what happened there? Well, he called me this and I gave him a hefty kick. All right, well, it's on you.
Well-deserved action.
Because you can't claim ignorance because Mans is going there knowing that saying that what you're saying is wrong.
Yeah, of course.
Ultimately, they know. And then if you're saying chanting, I mean, if you're chanting, it's not ignorant. I didn't know, did I? I just joined in. It's not saying this ain't karaoke.
You thought the monkey noises were going to upset people.
Exactly. Yeah. Do you know what? That is deep as well. The whole monkey noise. Do you know what? Respect to the players that stay on a pitch for that, because I read somewhere. I don't know who thought of it, but. I think it was part of that documentary that came on, and someone said they was jealous of Cantona when he fly kicked the fan.
Oh yeah. You did watch it. You watched it.
I didn't watch it. I read some of it in the newspaper. I ain't seen it.
I can't remember who said that, but he said he was
jealous.
I think he was Ian Wright.
It
was Ian Wright. He said he was jealous because
he would have loved to do that.
He would have loved to have done that. But obviously, if he would have done that,
that would be done.
That'd have been done. Cantona got banned, but he came back. He came back a hero. For doing it.
And you know what?
And he was called like they called him a French. He was French.
I remember. They proper took the piece,
That was a brilliant fly kick as well. Excellent stuff.
He punched him, and he jumped. I don't know what he did. I think he punched him, and then he jumped into the crowd first, and then he got a punch off. I was like, wow.
Yeah, that was well deserved.
That was a legendary move.
Did he get sent off, and then he was walking off?
Something like that.
I think he got sent off, and he was walking off. And the guy must have, again, just like the Raheem Sterling thing, so he turned back and just thought, right, I'm having this.
Enough.
I listened to that live on the radio.
Oh, okay.
So
Rago in front of your face.
It was crazy when it was going off. He was like, oh, I can't know, jumped into the crowd. I was like, what? So you couldn't wait to see it.
I was actually watching that like proper live at the time.
Yeah,
I was actually watching it live. I see it like, what's going on? Deep.
And then you had Patrice Evra kick one of his own fans.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm talking about. Check that out. Pastor for kicking his own fans. That was a hefty kick, and that's what I'm talking about. You should be allowed to do that for free.
Exactly.
Yeah, there's got to be certain allowances. Yeah, the free kick allowance. It don't just apply to football.
Again, getting back to the media as well, like the way they write stories and the way they present the stories, the headlines, they give a perspective, or give the wrong perspective against certain people, certain, not just football but everything.
Yeah, but it's classic. It's like I said, it's like some of the stuff is so intertwined. It's like it's so subtle, but it's so effective. Like a white young man is a white young man. Yeah. As soon as it's all about a black man, youth. Some youth.
So it's undermining his manhood.
5 youths. 5 youths.
I
don't know exactly what you're talking about.
These 5 youths are in their 30s.
Youths, you know what I mean? You feel like you're taking them. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So it's like, to me, there's certain things that just get keyed out, you know what I mean?
As I said, the media know exactly what they're doing.
They know what they're doing.
I mean, there's another radio interview that's going out. It came out, I don't know, within the last week. Someone sent it to me on WhatsApp. I can't remember who it is again. I'll try and put the link in. And you know, the guy's talking about the terminology that they use for black players.
Yeah.
Did you see? Do you know what I'm about?
I know exactly.
And he was talking about Lukaku, and they put
he's
lazy.
Beast. But when it's a white player, it's a unit.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean?
But you had managers actually say that. He goes, look, I've got the black guys in there for speed, athleticism, strength. The white guys are in there for the brains and everything, and organisation. That's what they were saying in the 70s and the 80s. Managers were saying that.
It's crazy.
They even had in that documentary, right? They even had a clip of, like, I think it was the FA Cup final day. They even had the guy that you hate the most, you know, that Afghani guy. I know you hate his guts. Yeah. He was on there in character as Afghani. And the man was talking like, he goes, oh yeah, all these wogs. No, this is live FA Cup final, bro. And even the commentators were like, no, you can't be in character now.
You can't be saying
it's live. It's football. And he was like, they didn't care. That's how it was then. I don't even remember all them days.
Do you know what? I remember seeing him on London Tonight. Same dude. And he was like, oh, you blacks, you got to leave our... What did he say? It's like you've eaten all your chickens. Like, leave our lambs alone. And I was like, why are they...
lambs alone, you know.
Why are they airing this? Like, why is this allowed?
But it was normal. It was just normal back then. And that perception is still here. It's just that obviously it's not widely used, the language isn't widely used, because people are aware that if you do say some shit, there is going to be a swift kick coming somewhere.
So to wrap it up, like, how do you think racism needs to be stamped out of football?
Okay, right, so like you said before, first of all, it's probably never going to go away, but as a deterrent within football, it has to be. Man's not allowed to go to no football event. I mean, not even football. You ain't going to no stadium for whether it's cricket. I don't know how they're going to do it, but it's their job to figure out how they're going to do it. Right? Tough.
It's got to be militant.
You ain't going no more. And when people go, it's tough. Tough. You're going to lose your club. Imagine that, because that's the thing that they love. So
it's got to be,
because the clubs are washing their hands. If the club is actually washing their hands of those fans, so they're saying, look, we don't want you as a fan. So I don't care if you buy stuff. We don't care.
That's like zero tolerance.
Exactly. Like,
it needs to be that zero tolerance.
I won't even allow them to buy stuff. Somehow they'd be like, every time he tries to buy something,
decline.
No, man. What? I can't even buy. No, we're gonna have to go somewhere else and buy it somewhere else. But we don't want to be associated with you at all. But that's the only way to do it. Is just lifetime bans and keep having a conversation.
Would you
let
keep it in awareness?
You know, like, obviously the security they're supposed to search people as well. Like, I've seen some people just go straight through the barriers. Like, I know it sounds petty, but I think even a ban bananas. Why are you bringing a banana to a football match?
Who brings the only reason why you're bringing a banana is that at some point you're going to launch it onto the pitch.
Yeah, exactly.
At some point, right?
Exactly. So I would even take it that far. I know it sounds petty, but you know what? You're not allowed to bring nothing into the stadium. You're going there to watch football.
Yeah, well, that's the point. You're meant to buy only what's in there.
Yeah, exactly. So
unless someone's got
I'd literally say, look, you only bring a bag if you need to have something in that bag that's important. Or relevant to your life, like, you know, your inhaler or whatever it is you need to. But other than that, no, you're not bringing no stuff. No bags. Leave your bag.
Big rucksack full of bananas.
See?
I think. Just as, like you said, just to bring. make people aware. Just keep talking about it. Keep it in the awareness. Keep it in the consciousness, and just keep like blatant, just militant. Like,
and anytime anything happens, you jump on it straight away.
Straight on it. No messing around. No. You know what I mean?
And also, one last thing. The white players have to speak up as well. It's not good just black people doing it or whatever. You got to speak up as well because you're the teammate. You're the thing. So you know, it's the collective, innit?
Yeah. So, it's true, man.
And even fans, like, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, I was going to say that. Yeah,
bang on, because as you said, people around you are talking. So it's for other people to go, mate.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Get Stuart, throw him out.
That's what I'm saying.
So that's what's got to happen. That's what's got to happen. Definitely
100%.
So if one club or all clubs can somehow have a meeting and say, if anyone and whatever, tell the stewards, when you hear stuff, get them out.
Exactly.
That's it.
Just people should be able to just point them out. Like, do you know what I mean? Like,
just
go and complain.
Them.
Yeah, like let the stewards come and keep an eye on it because obviously you're going to get the idiots that are just making it up.
Exactly.
Do you know what I mean? But yeah, come and name and shame people.
And actually, name and shame.
Yeah.
I want full media, papers. I want them full spread in the paper. This guy is racist. Sorry.
Put on that big screen.
Do you know what I mean?
Put the camera on them, you know what I mean? Like, there you go.
Then people have probably got to go back to work, they've got to face it out. Do you know what I mean? Get the sack from work.
Shame and embarrassment can go a long way. You know what I mean?
You'll never live that down as well.
Exactly, they won't live it down.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Let them be exposed for what they are at the end of the day, you know what I mean? You want to be it, be exposed for it then, you know what I mean? It's all good. That's how it works.